Customs Enforcement is rapidly expanding its migrant detention capacity with a new $45 billion funding boost. ICE aims to increase its detention beds from 40,000 to 100,000 by the end of this year. The agency is prioritising large tents, camps at military bases, including a 5,000-bed facility at Fort Bliss in Texas, as well as sites in Colorado, Indiana and New Jersey. US Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem is also seeking partnerships with Republican-led states to build additional detention centres inspired by Florida's alligator Alcatraz. Noem is in talks with 5 states to replicate this model. ICE and the White House have yet to comment on the expansion claims. Moving on now, a tourist boat carrying 53 people was capsized in Vietnam's Ha Long Bay on Saturday, killing at least 3. The boat was struck by strong winds and heavy rainfall after Storm Whipper entered the South China Sea. Rescue teams have recovered 3 bodies and located 12 survivors, but authorities have not released information on the nationalities of the victims and rescue operations are still ongoing. Ha Long Bay, a popular tourist destination, is located around 200 kilometres northeast of Hanoi. The storm has caused significant disruptions, including the diversions of many flights at the Noi Bai airport. Storm Whipper is expected to make landfall along Vietnam's northern coast early next week. And in the latest development from Iraq, authorities have detained 6 local officials and suspended 17 employees, citing clear negligence in an incident. Among those detained are 3 local officials, including the head of civil defence in Kut. This comes after a blaze killed 61 people in a devastating fire at a newly opened shopping mall in the eastern Iraqi city of Kut. The blaze broke out last Wednesday at the Corniche hypermarket mall, rapidly engulfing the 5-storey building. The cause of the fire remains unclear, though survivors report an air conditioner explosion on the 2nd floor. Iraq has a long-standing issue with safety standards, particularly in the construction sector, which has led to several deadly fires in the past. The investigation is ongoing, with more arrests possible. Let's now take a look at the latest news from across the continent of Europe. Slovenia has approved a law allowing assisted dying. This brings it in line with a growing number of countries that permit terminally ill adults to end their lives should they face unbearable suffering with no hope of recovery. Nations like Australia, Canada, the Netherlands and Belgium already allow assisted dying, as do some US states. Almost 1,000 firefighters and helicopters battled a wildfire about 40 kilometres west of Marseille in France. The blaze, which spanned 240 hectares, flared up on Friday. Officials reported that cooler temperatures and increased humidity helped improve conditions. This fire erupted just a week after another fire reached the northwestern edge of Marseille. That blaze prompted evacuations, lockdowns and temporary airport closures. Polish authorities are investigating an air traffic system outage. The Interior Ministry said officers are analysing information for potential sabotage. Warsaw's main airport reported initial flight disruptions but later confirmed normal departures, with the ministry adding planes are taking off as usual. The Portuguese government will decide next week whether to replace or reappoint Bank of Portugal Governor Mario Centeno. His 5-year term ends on Saturday. Finance Minister Joaquim Miranda Sarmento confirmed the timeline. Centeno has faced criticism from the right-wing government. They argue that his move from finance minister to central bank chief in 2020 undermined the institution's independence. Well, that is all we have time for, but we will continue to bring you more of the latest breaking news from across the world.